welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be considering the IPO of one small finance bank that is open for subscription now and it will close today for subscription. So the bank that is coming with the IPO is ESAF Small Finance Bank Limited. So the IPO for this bank is actually open from Friday, that is November 3rd, and it will close today, 7th November. And the price band for this IPO is set as 57 to 60 per share, and the lot size is 250 shares. So the minimum amount of investment required is 15,000 rupees, and the retail investor can actually apply for a lot of 3,500 shares. HNIs can actually apply more than 2 lakh, and the retail investors can actually apply up to a total lot of 14 lots. And the listing is actually expected on 16th November, and refund is expected on 13th November, and the shares are expected to be credited into demat account on 15th November. And regarding this bank, small finance bank, this is actually incorporated in 1992, and it mainly small finance bank mainly concentrating on Kerala and the South Indian markets. They have majority branches in the Kerala. So they are actually mainly focused on providing loans to rural and semi-urban customers. So their products consist of micro loans, retail loans, MSME loans to financial institutions, agricultural loans. As on 20th March 23rd, as on March 2023, have a network of 700 branches and 743 customer service centers, 20 business correspondents, and 481 business facilitators. They have around 581 ATMs located across 21 states of India, and they offer convenient banking through various retail platforms like internet banking, mobile banking, SMS, bill payment, and RuPay branded ATM debit cards. They have employees, around 4,100 employees in their roles, and their core strength is they are actually registered under RBI as a small finance bank, and deposits given by them actually are covered under the insurance of Deposit Credit Insurance Corporation. So deposits up to 5 lakh invested in ESAF Small Finance Bank is insured up to 5 lakh. So I already personally have a fixed deposit in ESAF Small Finance Bank regarding their financials, they actually posted very good results. So actually in FY21 they had a revenue of 1768 crores and a net profit after tax of 105 crores. It had a dip in FY22. Revenue grew to 2147 crores and profit after tax was 54.73 crores. And then last year FY23 they had a revenue of 3141.57 crores and the profit after tax was 302 crores. And the current quarter, June quarter, they had a revenue of 991 crores and profit after tax of 129 crores. Also, the revenue is actually likely to increase to around 500 crores this year from around 300 crores last year, FY24, as compared to 300 crores last year. So there is a good growth, and net worth is likely to increase from around 1,700 crores to 1,839 crores. And this means that the company is actually growing really well. And the IPO is actually coming with a price brand of the EPS I think is around 10. So the price earning multiple, the IPO price is around 8.94, which is very attractive for a bank that is actually growing at over 50%. As compared to peers also, it is looks very attractively valued. And the market cap, they are actually trying to raise command a market cap of 3,087 crores on listing, and the EPS is around 6.74. The price, so the IPO price band is around 60. So based on the current grey market premium, we are actually is around 20 to 25. A listing of around 80 to 85 is expected based on the subscription figures till now. So regarding the subscription figures till now, so the oversubscribed HNI segment is already oversubscribed 31 times, and the retail segment is already oversubscribed 10 times, and the QIB segment is already subscribed. The mutual fund segment is already subscribed 3.36 times. So we are actually expecting over more than 20-30 times subscription in this IPO. So it is expected to list at a very handsome premium of at least 20 rupees higher. That is, we can actually expect a listing of around 80 to 85 for this IPO. See the website of this bank, you can actually see that they actually were incorporated in their journey started as a NGO during 1992 with a vision of sustainable holistic transformation of the poor and marginalized segment. And the founder was K. Paul Thomas. He actually, based on the success of Grameen Bank in Bangladesh, he actually launched micro enterprises development services, and they actually set up ESAF Microfinance and Investments Limited in 2008, giving importance to financial components in holistic economic development of poor and marginalized sections. It was one of the actually, it was one of the pioneers in establishing a formal and structured form of lending through mutually trusted groups at the village level, and actually they actually got the banking license from as a small finance bank in October 2015, and they actually now have around 4,100 employees and over 700 branches, and they have 700 bank outlets spread across 21 states and 2 union territories, and they offer a lot of host of modern banking facilities like ATM, credit cards, safe deposit lockers, internet banking, mobile banking, agent banking, etc. So they regarding their products, they offer fixed deposits, their deposits, and recurrent deposits. So they actually offer very good interest rate for deposits. So as mentioned by me earlier, I have personally a fixed deposit in ISAF Small Finance Bank. So they offer around 8.5 to 9% interest rate for normal citizens and citizens. And they also offer the different they offer credit cards. They actually offer different types of loans for different categories of customers. And regarding their different types of loans, they actually provide loans to organization, credit support to business activities. They provide used car loan, two-wheeler loan, three-wheeler loan, salary overdraft loan for the employees who actually have their salary account with their bank, and then dream home loan, loan against property, business loan, micro housing loan, etc. So they offer different loans. So they are able to offer different types of loan that is been eligible for small finance banks. And regarding the brokerage recommendation for this IPO, majority of the brokers have a subscribe rating on this IPO, like Anand Rathi, Access Capital, BP Equities Capital Market, GOG Securities, HDFC Securities, HEM Securities, all have apply rating on this IPO. And regarding the analysis by Motilal Oswal in their research report, they actually mentioned that ISAF Smallest Finance Bank is a new age bank with primary focus on expanding the services to new unbanked segments, and so they actually have a total growing deposit portfolio. The total deposits increased at CAGR 28% from 90 billion in FY21 to 147 billion in FY23. Retail deposits grow by 23%. So in order to increase the retail portfolio, the bank intends to continue to target HNIs to scale up deposits and CASA base. Further, RBI has granted ISAF an authorized dealer category license to deal in foreign exchange in India, which enables them to offer deposits in foreign currency. It will also help them to increase the NRI customer base. So they also have a rural opportunity. Rural centers in India, where accounting for 42%, receive just 8% of overall banking credit. So there is a great opportunity in the rural segment also for this bank. So that is what mentioned in this report by Motilal Oswal. And they are actually net profit grow at a faster rate of 6.69%, and the net investment income grow at 41% CAGR over FY21-23. And the issue size currently is a mix of fresh issue for $3.9 billion and OFS of 12 million shares by the promoters, investors. So two investors in this IPO are actually existing their shares. They are PNB, MetLife and Bajaj Alliance. So the promoter stake will actually reduce to 62.6% of this IPO. And they have a healthy market share south with robust financials and healthy return ratios. And regarding the other parameters mentioned in the presentation, like they are actually coming with profit. Their profit after tax is 3 billion as compared to AU Small Finance Bank 40, which is the largest small finance banks, which is 14 billion profit after tax. And regarding the price earning multiple as compared to other small finance bank, it is coming with an IPO 10, the price earning multiple at 10.2, which is comparatively cheaper as compared to the EU small finance bank, trading at around 30 times. Credit Access Grameen is trading 31 times, and Equitas is trading at 20 times. And Fusion Microfinance is not listed. And some risk are actually mentioned that the 50% of the AUM is from the microloan segment. So any decrease in demand for the microloans could actually affect their business. And 75% advances are unsecured. So that is also mentioned as a risk here. And so these a lot of other factors are actually mentioned, like their number of ATMs, number of branches, banking outlets. They are actually present in 21 states and union territories. Majority of the branches, 104 branches is in Kerala, and 26 branches in Karnataka, and 72 branches in Maharashtra. They have less presence in North India, so maybe in future they will actually increase the presence in North India also. And a lot of other factors are actually mentioned. You can actually go through the presentation of each of these brokers, and they have a play rating on this IPO. And regarding the review by Dilip Davda in this website chittorgarh.com, so it is mentioned that they are actually their primary assets under management grew from FY21 to FY23 from 8,425 crores to 16,000 crores, and the CAGR registering CAGR return of 39.22%, and the deposits grew from 8,999 crores to 14,664 crores, and they had it to 700 banking outlets, 59 business correspondents, presence in 21 states. All these are mentioned here. The book running lead manager for this IPO is ICICI Securities, DAM Capital Advisors, and Nuvama Wealth Management, and the LinkedIn time is the registrar for this IPO. And the equity capital increased from 449 crores to 514 crores. And the performance was also mentioned here, that is already explained by me earlier. So the EPS, average EPS of 4.9, based on the EPS, latest EPS of around 6 point, latest EPS of around 6 point. The issue is actually coming with a 6.73. The issue is coming with a price earning multiple 8.94, which is very attractively valued, considering that EU small finance bank credit access are trading at over 30 times. And so it is in this report, it's mentioned that the peers are mentioned as Suryoday Small Finance Bank, Credit Access Grameen, and Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, Equitas Bank. They are trading at around 10, 14, 21, 18, 13 times. And regarding the conclusion, they have mentioned that the company has posted, the bank has posted growth in top and bottom line and continues to enjoy South-centric financially based on the annualized FY24 earnings. The issue is attractively priced. With equity flow, the company will be free for expansion of branches and relaxed regulations. Investors may consider parking of the funds for the medium and long-term rewards. So, a subscribe rating is given for this IPO. And regarding the my personal opinion for this bank is concerned, I also I'm planning to apply for this IPO. I'm not actually expecting allotment because retail subscription already 10 times. But even if we get a issue the shares at around 80 levels after the listing, it will be a very good investment for long term. I'm actually expecting an EPS of around 8 to 10 in next year, and maybe 10, 12 to 14 is possible in the next 2 to 3 years. So the share price can actually touch 100 levels. So this will be a good bank for investment for long term also. So I am actually planning to invest. So if you are actually convinced about this bank also, you can also invest in it and hold for long term.